And we're here in Key West, Florida, and we're on the upper deck of the Majesty of the Seas. It's late in the evening, so it's probably about 6:15, 6:30, something like that. And it's time for us to leave Key West and make the journey over to Havana, Cuba. And that right there is the Margaritaville Resort in Key West. Kind of a cool area. You get a really good view of it from up on the deck of the ship. So the area to your left there, that's Mallory Square, where all the people are gathered. And so Margaritaville Resort, kind of that whole building right there in the center, and then also kind of the building around over there to the right of the red building. And so it's an entire kind of resort complex, has its own parking garage and its own, deal. Looks pretty nice from the upper deck of the ship. So didn't even realize that it was there until we'd been to Key West. But this was our first time to Key West, so I wasn't really aware of what was down here at all. So we pulled into port, and as we were coming off the ship earlier, that morning, we walked right by it, and I saw the sign that said the Margaritaville Resort, but didn't really realize that it was the entire complex until kind of looking at it from up on deck of the ship.
Havana Cuba and Mrs. Kindly proceed to guest service desk located on deck number 4. Thank you.
Yep, there's those people holding up the whole ship. It's currently 6:34. We were supposed to pull away at 6:30.
So that was kind of lucky timing. I just happened to be recording when we get a little message from the captain there. So that's the area down there where you go through the security to get back onto the ship, that little tent. And you see also down there is the area where you meet up in the morning for all your excursions and everything. So this is one of the main cruise areas, like whenever they bring the ship in, they park a lot of them right here. They have room to park one behind where we're at and one in front over at Mallory Square, but this area right here is the main dock. And so you see the little pylons over there. That's where they line people up for the excursions and stuff. And it's a nice little area. I can't imagine what would have happened to this in 2017 when that hurricane came through here, because Hurricane Irma definitely did some damage to Key West, but here we are just basically 2 years later, and they seem to have recovered pretty well. You can't really tell, at least walking around in the areas that we were in, you couldn't really see any damage left over from the hurricane from a couple of years ago, so it's nice to see them kind of recovering from that. bird.
Okay, well, it's not like home. I can't just charge my phone being in there. It's not like that. Like, you don't even appreciate that I fucking charge the phone I'm calling you. What if I didn't call you back for a week? What if I didn't answer?
Actually, it does kind of sound like it's coming from that catamaran. See if we can get a closer look on those guys.
Well, like one of our things we went on,
Yeah, that was in Aruba.
right? They had like kind of loud.
Oh yeah, they were partying. And that could be what that is like a sunset cruise. Yeah, that's a live band. That's the party catamaran. If you're enjoying the video so far, please consider giving it a like. That really helps us grow the channel and increase our viewership. And if you'd like to see more videos like this and you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you do subscribe, change that notification icon so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. Did you see that? This guy, like right here, it's like he's starting out from over here somewhere. Like, that's where that little bit of weight came from. West or that? There go the bow thrusters. I guess they only do one horn blast. Yeah, I mean, you can hear that echo coming back from wherever. So we're pretty much going to have to back out and turn around. They probably have.
Because we have to go that way, back towards the other way. And we're at the front of the ship right now.
Yeah, so we just pulled in. Coast Guard cutter. So there's the picturesque shot off the back of the ship as we leave Key West and we head towards Cuba. And ironically, this was May the 19th of 2019, so it was only about 2 weeks or so before the U.S. government barred any of the cruise ships from going to Cuba. So we didn't know it at the time, but we ended up getting in just under the wire. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a like. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and change your notifications and the bell icon so that you'll be notified every time I post a new video.